Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is video number 3 in my series of putting together this travel album for my daughter in a traveler's notebook. So I decided to make a traveler's notebook for her recent trip to Chicago. She went with her grandma, she went for 10 days, and it was kind of like Cousin Fest because my mother-in-law and her two sisters, so my aunts, got together with all their grandbabies, which made a total of 4 kids for a 10-day summer vacation in Chicago. It's been an amazing trip, and I have 2 videos so far completing the first 8 or 9 layouts, and now I am working on a spread following the pretty, what did I write it as? Perfect photo shoot from the layout before. So they hired a photographer and they took pictures with the Chicago skyline in the back, and it was beautiful. And they captured this one picture with all 3 of the sisters together, and so I am pretty much almost like writing a thank you letter is going to be the journaling, just for the 3 of them being such amazing grandmas. And so the word is just abuelas down the side. If you didn't know, like, we're Mexican and Puerto Rican, so my husband's Mexican, I'm Puerto Rican, so my daughter is halvesies. So my family is Mexican, and so, we all just speak Spanish and stuff. I'm not very good at it, but everyone else does. I do understand more than I talk, so I thought it was nice to make it abuelas and not just call it grandma down the side. At least that was my reasoning when I was cutting out the letters on my silhouette cameo. So the journaling will be just a sweet sentiment. I think I started with like a grandma quote on how grandmas are special, and then I go into kind of like writing it as Valentina's point of view to her, how she'll always love her, and just their special bond, which is nice. So the next day, or the next page, is this like very busy, like stamp looking background, and I wanted to tell the story of their like multiple movie nights. Like, they would get, obviously all bathed up in their jammies and hunker down on a air mattress with tons of like soft fuzzy blankets and all their pillows, and watch a movie every night together as they fell asleep. And the pictures of them in their jammies and like my aunts all like snuggled around them and stuff, just like the most endearing part. Like, this is what like a vacation with your family is all about. So that's the story. So the letters are cut out once again on my silhouette cameo on a very classic um, Arial font. And then these are some more embellishments that came in the kit from the Cocoa Daisy kit. This is a Cocoa Daisy kit that I am using. I'm a subscriber, so this one's called Spice Market, and I'm using it because it's so colorful and it's been so good on some of these layouts. So this one, I'm just kind of throwing all the things at it. It's a busy layout, it's a busy side. I get it, but when you look at the pictures, you'll know what it is. Once again, I just think sometimes when backgrounds are hard to work with, like this, you either cover them up completely and just kind of go with it. So that's kind of what I did, only because any of the other layouts I had to do with the photos afterwards really clash with it. So I thought, you know what, this is almost like a filler page. So let me go ahead and use it for the movie night story. And I do, and I have been, when you see the close-up photos, a lot of my journaling has been done on the clear matte sticker paper, whether or not I wanted the background to show through, or it was just easier to do like a batch journaling so that I can get every square inch of the sticker paper used is also why I did it. And it worked out great in that regard, because I think it took 2 sheets, and then all the journaling for all of this whole insert was complete. So you don't see the journaling getting done in this footage or the process videos, but in the close-up photos you will see it all in the layouts. To adhere a lot of the titles, I have been still using the mono liquid glue. I did enjoy it, but just like anything else, when you're using liquid glue on a traveler's notebook, it's just thinner paper. So here and there, even though I did try to use the thinnest amount, it did warp the page a little bit and buckle it. But because the next pages always have so many photos and stuff, it really can't show. If you saw the letters there too, they were done a little bit off to the left side, and I try to go back in right there if you saw just before I turned the page, to move it, and there was no moving it. Like, this stuff dries rather fast, so I just kind of went with it. It was just like, it's done. That's what we're going for here. a completed album rather than perfection, or else I would have probably chucked the project already because there's been little mess ups here and there. So the following story, or the following day, and I did try to go in sequential order for the vacation. They did go to the Brookfield Zoo. I have never been, and what I love most about this day too is that Miguel is from Chicago too, and he has like such vivid, fond memories of the zoo. In particular, he was making sure that they see if the dolphin show was still in production, and to take Valentina there because we know that she would get a kick out of watching the dolphins perform. And they looked into it. It was still in performance. So when they went to the zoo, they sat for the dolphin show. And so you'll see me use the ticket stubs to the Brookfield Zoo and create a little flap opening with the dolphin ticket and the all of them sitting together. And honestly, she was mesmerized. The little videos that my mother-in-law sent me to show her watching were great. And then she insisted on buying two like dolphin figurines from the gift shop, and she insisted on buying one for her and buying one for Daddy because Daddy loves the Dolphins. Now Daddy loves the Miami Dolphins, the football team, and this is their little bond that they have. So this was just like the cutest thing for her to do. Be like, no, I need to buy a dolphin. Daddy loves dolphins. So that's the whole story behind the Brookfield Zoo layout that you'll see. And then they also had a carousel ride there and everything, so those photos will get included. So here I am just taking a moment because I forgot about these tiny word stickers and I wanted to use some of them, so I'm just kind of going through all of the pages and seeing where I could put one or two. A lot of them aren't relevant because they're about like going to the beach and sandy toes and where's your sunscreen, so things like that didn't apply, like barbecue sayings and stuff. So like I just took ones that were like sunny day, time spent outside, things like that. So that's what I was doing when I was watching the footage, is just kind of finding a spot or a home for some of those tiny text stickers. So here I am trying to make that little flap like I told you about the zoo and her love for just sharing the love of dolphins for for Daddy, even though his is like the mascot to a football team and not necessarily the actual dolphin, it's just the name. But Valentina just takes it as a matter of fact that Dad's favorite animal are dolphins, and he's getting a plastic figurine. And bless his heart too, because she does this a lot with little things, and he did bring it to work at the office at our clinic. It is at his desk because when she comes by, like after school, she needs to see this dolphin figurine sitting on his desk, or she gets sassy. And with this particular paper, I love this kind of like tile backdrop that it is, so I wanted to still show as much as possible of it without covering it up with my photos and ticket stubs, because I really do like it. And I actually have been enjoying the kit's like embellishments, so you saw me use some of the ephemera bits. I am loving, I think, in the entire sheet of the rub-ons, which all look like little paint splatter, watercolor, little moments. Completely used the whole sheet in this project, and along with the sayings, I used all the plastic mandala acetate pieces. I used as many as I could of those tiny word stickers. I think I used all the chipboard except for one. So I really am so proud of myself for like how we say it, like kill the kit. Like I killed this kit for this little album, and I'm so glad that I was able to find a project that would kind of use it. Because don't get me wrong, we're all guilty of it. I'm like a, product hoarder. And like if I don't use it because it's so pretty and it sits on your desk for like a year until you use it. But like here I am saying, I love this kit. This kit was one of my favorites so far in the subscription. And if I don't use it, it's just going to sit. It naturally will sit. So I made sure to use it up. And now I have this great album. And honestly, this album has become like a little like pinnacle for this summer, that my mother-in-law is like so proud of it, obviously because it's photos of her and the trip that they had, that she's like, Ty, like bring the album because I want my friend to see it, or Ty, bring the album because your Miguel's brothers are going to be over and I want them to see it. So this album has been in my purse and then back out and been in my purse like a few weekends since making it for everyone to see their trip all in one spot, which also goes to show you how important it is to print your photos. Now, if you're watching my channel, you're already a photo printer, hopefully in some capacity, or a memory keeper. But the fact that I needed to bring this album, like then from that too have made her just like a 4x6 like little photo album of her trip so that she can share it. It's so important to have these tangible because otherwise you're just flipping through your phone. That was a clear indication again on why I love, love, love my hobby. So let's move on to the next layout, which was Liana's little birthday party. So it was on this orange background, again with this kind of like tile mosaic motif. I love it. I cut out happy birthday on like apple green copy paper. And then I have it sitting on a piece of vellum because as you can see, if I have it on vellum, then I can have 2 photos on the top and then hide 2 more photos underneath it and then do my journaling. But I also make a flap because I had so many cute photos of this little birthday party. And to be honest, her birthday was like, this is taking place in July. Her birthday was like 3 months before this. But because my Liana and Andrick live in California and Andrick has a holiday birthday, Andrick has always had a birthday party before they leave, like right after Christmas, for Andrick when he's been in town. And Liana said that, hey, I have never had a birthday party with my cousins. Andrick always has. I want a birthday party with my cousins. So it's kind of like a double birthday moment, which we celebrated Liana turning 6, which was so suiting. And so it was a monkey themed birthday party. Valentina loves birthday parties. They even got little treat bags. They ordered a birthday cake. She got some presents. She's been a doll, like big sister extraordinaire for this trip. It's so, so cute. And so, yeah, they had a family birthday party on one of the days.